Welcome everybody back to BeamNG.drive, and yeah, we're going to be starting a new series called Will It Survive, and yeah, basically we're going to be taking 3 cars an episode down the car jump arena and seeing if each vehicle can survive the jump and all the punishment that comes with it. So yeah, basically to counter surviving, obviously the engine and the drivetrain are still going to have to work and get up to a speed of 20 mile an hour and maybe turn or anything like that, but nothing too arduous, because obviously it's asking a hell of a lot for a car to survive this kind of stuff. So yeah, we're going to be taking vehicles that aren't the fastest to start with. We might well get fast versions of the more middle of the road kind of cars, but yeah, we're going to start off with the basic pickup truck, because it's a fairly robust vehicle, and yeah, obviously having 4-wheel drive is going to be handy for this series, because yeah, we lose one drivetrain, then we still have either the front or the rear to play around with. So yeah, we won't be getting mega quick with these more middle of the road versions, but yeah, crucially not spinning in the air or anything like that is going to be essential to doing this. That's a heavy hit. The chassis has definitely bent a little bit. Now I'm not allowed to move the car around or anything until it stops, so whatever the car's going to do, it's going to do. It's all about surviving this jump. Oh, massive punishment there. I can turn the engine off if it's going to go in the water, which it is doing, so I'm going to turn that off to stop hydro locking. Oh, right, so let's spin it over. And we'll drag it out of the water to make sure it still works. If obviously a vehicle is still running on the first go, then we'll move on to the next vehicle. Otherwise, we will give it another go if it doesn't work. Right, need to turn it on. Still move. Nope, the wheel has completely bent to the right, and it's not like we can't go. Oh, is it moved now? I don't think we have all that much traction on the go here. Maybe it's more fair to put the car on the tarmac rather than the sand. So let's see if we can deal with this. Still struggling to move because the chassis is dragging along the floor. Yeah, it's definitely getting up to more than 20 mile an hour, so that is a win for the pickup truck. Despite the fact that it looks as bad as it does, it's lost the front wheel, the engine has obviously been damaged by the water. Surprisingly, the radiator hasn't gone, but yeah, the bodywork has been completely smashed. The suspension has collapsed. As you can see, the wheels are clipping through the back of the pickup bed there. And yeah, the car's clearly seen better days, but the pickup truck has won out. Right, let's see what another vehicle can or can't do. I think we'll go for something a little bit more modern. I think we'll go for a Cherrier FCV. And we'll go for a slightly quick version. Not the quickest. We'll go for the 230S, which, as you can see, has a fair. Oh, actually, that has a fair more power than I realised it did. Yeah, that's more like it. Right, we'll go for the saloon version. Obviously, there are different versions of the FCV. There's the hatchback, and then there's the crossover. We'll go for the saloon first. A bit more of a traditional body shape. Off the ramp there at about the same kind of speed as the pickup, but we are front heavy, as you can see, because it is a front wheel drive car, and obviously the engine's up at the front, and yeah, we've not survived that whatsoever. That's a massive impact. Whoa, barrel rolling everywhere. Luckily it is a modern car, so you might well survive this, but Yeah, that's a big impact. Not done all that much damage to the interior of the car and the like, but in terms of, you know, oh, taking the exhaust off. In terms of mechanical damage, it's taken a fair old whack in there. And yeah, as you can see, the entire chassis has buckled under the car. So yeah, it ain't gonna work. Primarily also because it's front wheel drive, and therefore even losing a wheel can also mean that it can't drive because the diff doesn't lay it. So yeah, and it's, as you can see, it looks more like a Prius now than it was originally. Yeah, that is a massive impact. Right, let's try again. Try it a little bit slower, see if that makes any impact. I think we're just going to get the same again. Oh no, which survives a little bit better. That 7 mile an hour difference in speed helped greatly there. And because the car has a impact collision braking on it, which obviously stops the car if it detects an impact, therefore that safety system has helped. And as you can see, the car is still managing able to get up to a decent rate of speed. Let's check that it does on the tarmac. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, not even all that much damage, to be honest. Obviously the front has been bent up a fair bit, and we've lost some bodywork, but the rest of the car is in mint condition. If you saw it from this angle, you wouldn't even know there's been any damage at all. So yeah, that's survived remarkably well there, especially given that the first attempt was really rather catastrophic in terms of damage and the amount of rolling that it was actually doing. So yeah, big surprise there. Right, let's go for the EU version of the Kashira, and we'll go for the LTD version. This is a diesel, so it's not going to be the fastest of things. We over-revved a little bit there. Some mild over-rev damage, unfortunately, but let's see what it does on the jump. We're rear heavy, seemingly. Well, the hull clamps have gone flying, so some of the body work. Are we going to roll? Looking at, yes we are. Rolling can do less damage than not rolling, because it takes a lot of the energy out of the momentum of the car, while obviously only doing real damage to the roof. Oh dear, we've lost a front wheel, that's not going to help. And we're in the drink again. I think this is going to be something that's common on this series. Oh, and the tyre's gone because of me. Damn it. Maybe I'll need to turn the strength of my the node puller down a fair bit. Well, at least we've not over-revved the car this time, so that'll be less damage for the engine to deal with. Actually faster than the pickup and the Cherrier there. And this is, I think, probably a heavier vehicle than the Cherrier, at least. We lost another wheel again. Oh, both wheels this time. That's, yeah, not good. Whoa. The chassis there impacting the lip of at the end of the track there. Right, let's see if we go a little bit slower. It seemed to work for the Cherrier a fair bit, so oh, idea how this thing is as fast as it is, given it's a diesel, but there we go. This is the last chance saloon for this car. Nope. Yeah, those front wheels are far too weak on this vehicle. So this is our first failure for this series. And we're going to do the same thing again where we bounce up in the air. Well, this time we haven't grinded into the barrier there. But yeah, there we go. It's just going to be a short series this, because obviously it doesn't take all that long to get down a ramp, and we're only doing 3 vehicles. And like with the pickup, some of these vehicles might well do the jump successfully in their first go. So yeah, there we go. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.